OBSbeers.com. Hey, we know what you should do. Like, comment, and subscribe. But we're not going to ask for that. You do that on your own. But what we will ask for, who did this better, me or Frank? And we want to give a huge shout out to Spencer in Texas, who provided this beer for this particular episode for viewers like you. So, with that said, Mr. Frank,
Yep.
what we drinking on today's show?
All right, this is from Copperhead Brewery out of Conroe, Texas. This is called Black Venom. It is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's 10% ABV. And if you want more information on these guys, it's www.copperheadbrewery.com.
All right, kind of like their sinister labeling.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah, so we'll go back here.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah, it's got some nice colors. Look at that. Pretty cool labeling, and it's extremely simple. Sometimes simple is best, my friend.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm gonna hold on. You tell them about the website. I need a quarter.
Good Lord,
I need a quarter.
So the website is www.obsbeers.com. Check us out anytime. All your beer needs will be met there. You'll find out about events going on. You'll find out about what Key and I are up to. Maybe we're taking a road trip. I don't know. Check it out.
If this is good, I'm keeping the bottle cap. That's why. If this is out of the standing, I keep the bottle cap. I'm working on a new hat.
All right. I think I understand what he's doing. By putting the quarter on top of the bottle cap and then lifting it, he won't bend it. Yeah, it just pops off perfectly.
Yep. It just kind of breaks the fringe. No, it breaks the fringe.
Just broke the crimp just slightly.
But it doesn't bend the bottle cap.
Right, so you don't have it inverted.
Yep, so I kind of want to... Did you know quarters don't stick to magnets? Fun fact.
Oh, hello. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Never mind. I was going to say something ignorant.
There it is. There's ignorance. Thank you. Have a good night.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. The 10% is in the building. Really charred, off the side of the pan, burnt chocolate brownie smell. I'm getting, when you make your brownie,
Yeah.
and that singed shit on the pan, you fucking break that off. It's not too burnt.
Like the hard edge.
That's the best part too. I don't want to say the hard edge is in the cup, but the hard edge is in the cup.
Crust.
I like the crust. So, yeah, but it's boozy and sweet, and really smells like raisin bread. You know that sun-made raisin bread with you put the butter on it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of coffee, a lot of chocolate, dark. It's super dark. I like the analogy of the brownie. I came up with the crust part, so remember that when you're picking who did it better. It's definitely got some dark fruit going on in it. Raisins was good. I'm not quite sure it's raisin bread, but it wasn't boozy at first. Smelling it?
No, it hit me. It was coming in.
But the more I smelled it, the boozier it got.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to this.
You guys ready?
Also, the water.
Yeah, I kind of left it out. It was, you know what? Let's just do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Here are its tendencies before I get down into it, and we'll let Frank go after the tendencies. Barley, wine, tendencies with the dark fruit. I'm going to leave it just right there, and then I'll jump in because we all know I can really lay the description down once I get it. So, Frank, by all means, indulge these people in what's on your mind.
I'm getting what you're saying about the barley wine, and I can see a hint of it there. But I go back to the coffee. I go back to the chocolate. Nice dark roast. It's boozy. Kind of the opposite of the smell. You know, I didn't get the booze at first, and then I got the booze.
Right.
The first sip was boozy, really, really warming. To me, that's the barley wine aspect of it. And then the more I sipped it, the less kind of, let's call it burny.
Yeah, once you get used to the burn,
is.
you get used to the burn. It's the same thing with IPAs. Once you get used to that first bitter break, you're okay. Because then you start recognizing the true qualities of the beer, like that initial shock. For me, I'm getting like a couple of things. Definitely fig. I'm getting a lot of fig and raisin. Raisin liquid, the residue of raisins after you chew on it a little bit. But the cool part that I'm getting out of this beer is its really sweet, burnt aspects. I think it's because of the boozes getting to me as far as how strong this is. So it's masking the two normal things you would probably with this. But I'm looking kind of like a streusel, kind of like a creme brulee streusel with sugar. Or, let's say, molasses. I'm going to go with a molasses fill. And then, of course, chocolate, and then the coffee a little scorched for me. But I'm getting molasses. So whatever molasses means to you, brown sugar, maple syrup, pancake syrup, whatever that syrupy aspect is, that's my aftertaste here. It's actually sweeter than most beers. It's really sweet if you can get past the booze. It's not as sharp or aggressive in the drying end or the scorched end, but it's really, really sweet.
Yeah. The reason I picked up the bottle to take a look at it again is I was wondering whether it was barrel aged, because I got some char to it and kind of toothpicky taste to it. So I was interested if it was actually barrel aged. It doesn't say on it, so since we haven't done any research, I can't tell you for sure.
And we never will. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
You know,
drink it on the fly.
Matter of fact, let's segue off of that from Mr. Frank.
Yeah.
Run a dialogue with us. He got the account too. Let's get a grade and get him out of here.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to go 4. I think it's above average. It's got some interesting notes to it. A lot of dark chocolate, dark coffee. I even like the scorch a little bit. Some people might be turned off by that.
Oh, you good. Sorry about that, folks. There was a bug. The bugs are coming. Even we got the zapper on.
I remember the first time I used my phone.
Hey, you know what? Shut up.
So, I enjoy the scorch. Some people might find it a little bit too bitter. I can see that.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. The booziness wasn't overwhelming. It was at first, but like he said, the more you got into it, the kind of burniness went away.
Give it a 4 as well.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's very enjoyable. It's right up my alley. 10%. Everything I've already said in this video and the things that he says, I fully agree with. I think the thing that you could take away from this particular beer is its experience, what it's trying to deliver. I think the name matches what's going on. I think it's really sweet. So the more you drink, you're like, yeah, whatever. That 10% is going to bite you in the ass. And we all know you don't want a snake to bite you in the ass. Because friends like us ain't sucking the venom out. Beer is what we have in common.
What's your beer story?
All right, guys.